6 common excuses for failure that can help you succeed. There never was and there will never be another person exactly like you. Your way of thinking, your appearance, your inherent talents and interests, your skills are like no other. You have untapped potential inside of you, yet to be discovered and released. As Og Mandino once said, you are nature's greatest miracle. Are you living like the successful person you were born to be? We can learn a great deal about how to do this by looking at people like George Washington Carver, an American scientist and inventor. He was born into slavery and experienced many hardships that could have kept him from fulfilling his potential. A childhood disease left him frail and unable to work on the fields. Instead, his interest in plants drove him to learn as much as he could about them. He was denied admission to a university because of his race, but that didn't stop him either. 5 years later, Carver was accepted to a university. Today, George Washington Carver is well known for his many contributions and discoveries of hundreds of uses for the peanut and other crops. What makes one's life a success story when there are so many good reasons to fall far below our potential and so many good reasons to fail? According to George Washington Carver, the majority of failures come from the habit of making excuses. What was Carver's excuse? He could have listed them. So let us ask ourselves, am I making excuses that keep me from fulfilling my dreams, attaining my goals, and fulfilling my purpose? Following are 6 common excuses for failure. 1. We fail when we are not true to ourselves, when we do not value our uniqueness and the gifts and talents we have to offer. This above all, to thine own self be true. 2. We fail when we feel sorry for ourselves. Self-pity keeps us from trying or believing we deserve better. We may even feel we are being punished when we fail. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. 3. We fail because of a lack of effort. We have to work at whatever we want to accomplish. Most good things in life don't just fall into our laps. We have to go after them. Applying effort may require us to learn something new or do things outside of our comfort zones. The man who can drive himself further once the effort gets painful is the man who will win. 4. We fail because we complain. If things seem too difficult or unfair, we complain instead of accept the challenge and push ahead. We become negative and angry, so we stop trying, and we blame others instead of taking responsibility. The majority of men meet with failure because of their lack of persistence in creating new plans to take the place of those which fail. 5. We fail because we do not believe. We might lack confidence in ourselves and not believe we are capable of succeeding at something. We look at the mountain of negative circumstances that will keep our eyes fixed on the problem and off the possibilities for success. All things are possible to him that believes. 6. We fail because we quit. This is the greatest failure of all. When we lose our hope, we want to quit. We start to think nothing can or will work out for us or get any better. This is an attitude of defeat that keeps us from picking ourselves back up and persisting until things turn around. There is no failure except in no longer trying. Do any of these excuses sound familiar to you? Has the habit of making excuses kept you from living a successful and fulfilling life? George Washington Carver was quoted to say, 99% of the failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. Only you can make the decision to stop making excuses and become the successful person you were born to be. Only you can decide to change bad habits of defeat into good habits of success. No one can do it for you. Will you stop making excuses today? I encourage you to take command of your life and begin to believe the truth about who you are and your unlimited potential to succeed. I commit to the Lord whatever I do, and my plans will succeed. I am like a tree planted by rivers of water that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaves shall not wither, and whatever I do shall prosper. Study this book of instruction continually. Meditate on it day and night so you will be sure to obey everything written in it. Only then will you prosper and succeed in all you do. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Visit newdaybooks.com today to get your free book, 7 Things to Do Every Day for a Prosperous Day. You can find the link in the description below. For more empowerment and encouragement for each new day, be sure to join us by subscribing to the New Day Grace channel. Click on the subscribe button below.